All right. Here we go. Hey guys, Funny Guy Timmy here for more of just a regular vlog, not necessarily voice acting, but it is something that I think could help you out in your voice acting and your acting and really just communication in general. This is something that a lot of people had noticed in a lot of my earlier or older videos, but it's something that I've, for the most part, handled and taken care of since then. And this is my problem. And I've talked about this before, but I want to actually talk about how I took care of my problem. And by problem, I mean when you're just talking to someone or saying something in a sentence, and then instead of pausing, you'll throw in like a So it's basically, it's a thinking noise. It's something that you would say while you're basically thinking of the next thing to say, or while your mouth or brain are trying to catch up to each other. And that's really why I was doing it. That was really why I had the problem. I would try to talk faster than I actually knew where I wanted to go, or once I get to a point where it could go either way and I need to decide where the conversation is branching off to, I would pause with an instead of just actually pausing. So basically, the only thing I changed was intentionally pausing. Instead of filling all the space and filling all the air with some noise, because I felt like I had to. I felt like, for some weird reason, I felt like if I stopped talking, I would die. I think my brother, my younger brother, has said that I'm a shark, but with my mouth. So, if you don't know, a shark, basically, if it stops swimming or stops moving, it dies. So, his joke is that, if I stop talking, I'll die. And that's basically why I have the problem, or had the problem. It still kind of comes up every now and then. So, this is something that people had brought up on many times, many videos, and they said that it bothered them, and it was the reason that they would unsubscribe, and it was also the reason that they would give it thumbs down, was really just the problem. Which is fine as far as the thumbs down. The unsubscribe thing, I think that's weird. I mean, if it was there before and then you subscribed and then you just watched the videos like, oh, there's a lot of so I guess I'll unsubscribe. That's kind of weird. That's kind of strange. But so instead of me filling the space with some noise, with an I fill it with silence. I actually take a moment and take a break. You probably noticed that throughout this, when I can't think of what to say or don't know where I'm going to go or I need to get caught up, I'll literally just pause. And that's really all it is. I watched a whole bunch of videos and I talked to a whole bunch of people who had similar problems, and I talked to them and they really said it's just slow down. Just slow down, take a breath. If you need to think about what it is that you're trying to say, just think about what it is you're trying to say. And that's really all it was. And it really just took like 2 weeks. 2 weeks of me consciously thinking about what I'm saying and how I'm saying it and how fast I'm trying to say it. And can I keep up with that? Is my brain and mouth at the same speed? If not, slow one of them down, whichever it is. Slow one of them down. And if I need to think and pause to think about what I'm going to say, just pause. Pause. It's fine. We don't have to fill all of the air with our noises. And I say we, and I mostly mean me. We don't have to, when talking to someone, if there's a silence, it's fine. It doesn't have to be a constantly filled space of words. If there's breaks, if there's pauses, if there's silences, that's fine. It's totally fine. And that was something that I never really thought about before. I'd never really thought about if there's silence, it's fine. I don't know why. It's a concept that was weird to me. It's a concept that I never really thought of. I always thought that I needed to basically keep the ball rolling, that I always had to keep the ball rolling. And if I didn't, I wouldn't be engaging. And if I wasn't engaging, people were going to be uninterested. If people were going to be interested, they'd get bored. And I hate people to be bored. So that's why I just kept talking. Even if one of the most common words in my conversation was as I'm filling. It's the same thing with like and. People go and, like, that kind of stuff. It's the same thing. These are nonsense words, stupid nonsense words that mean really nothing. They're just trying to fill that space, which is totally fine to leave empty. Totally fine to just leave it empty. Now, for some people, this is probably going to be harder. Some people have an actual stutter, and their actual stutter slows them down, and it throws their pacing, between their brain and their mouth, it throws the pacing off. And some people have, more nervous anxiety. And when talking to people in public, they get more nervous. And so they're constantly forgetting what they were going to say, or they're constantly getting thrown off. People with those kind of problems need to seek probably more professional help. Need to seek, more like a therapist or some kind of counselor, someone to really help them reel it in. Whatever the problem is that they're having, to really reel it in and to really talk about it, to really sit down and find out what the problem is. But for me, it was just, I felt like I needed to fill the space at all times. And I just didn't. I mean, yes, I'm doing a show, I'm doing a YouTube channel where I have to fill all the space because I'm alone in this padded room and have to be engaging and entertaining for you guys. But if there's a little bit of pause, it's fine. It's fine. And that's what I've learned. That's what I've learned. And there's been a lot of people who pointed that out before I started basically not doing the thing. And for those people, thank you. Thank you. There's one. I don't think that it's something that I'm ever going to truly get rid of. Mouth is getting dry. I don't think I'm ever truly going to get rid of the thing. Every now and then it just slips out when I'm just not thinking about it. But for the most part, it was really just slow down. It was slow down, think about where you're taking it, think about what you're going to say, and just don't try to rush it. And don't feel like you have to fill the space. So that's it. So I hope that was helpful. It definitely helped me, and I think it's helped this channel because I think it's made the videos a little bit more interesting and less obnoxious with the let's be honest. So, thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Totally fine. Subscribe if you're new, bell for notifications, and leave down in the comment section below if you'd like to see me do any other videos or have any questions that you need me to answer. So until next time, peace!